What is going on, everybody? My name is Ethan. Welcome back to HardCap Games. Another episode here on the channel today, of more Pokemon Draft League content. I am your coach of the Detroit Cobalions. My name is Ethan, and we have a tough matchup today. If you missed the last episode, last week's battle, go check that one out because things won't make a whole lot of sense as to where I'm coming from at this exact moment. If you don't see that one, so the link is down in the description. The whole playlist, every episode is down in there. Go check it out. So you're all caught up on the season. Now, last week didn't go as we wanted. I was very frustrated. Said some things I honestly didn't really mean. I was very frustrated with the lack of preparation I appeared to have done. I felt like I had made a fool of myself in this battle, to the point that after the battle I made a handful of changes to the team. Now, what are those changes? We're going to go over in a second, but this week we're taking on SirBloo, and he is the coach of the New York Yampers. And let's go over their team real quick. So I should also mention, so let's go over the changes that we made first, because I think those are very important. First things first, Bloo stepped down as Terra Captain, landorus steps up. Landorus has the Terra types of water and flying. For the rest of the season, landorus is going to be our Terra Captain. I just felt like I didn't have enough offense on this team. And I've learned a lot over the last couple of days about what I think makes a good team. Things that I wish I had, things that I wish I really didn't have. Like, for example, I'm not huge on this entire roster that we have here. I think we have things that are good, nothing that is great, nothing that makes my opponents go, ah man, this is the week we're facing Spectrier. This is the week we're facing Ursaluna. I don't have something like that. I have a handful of things that it's like, oh, alright, Azumarill's here. Okay, Bloo's gonna be tough to take down. Landorus is pretty tough. I don't have something that makes you go, oh shoot. In the future, if we do more draft leagues, I'm going to have to look to find one of those things. I really thought about being aggressive and trying to go trade for Iron Valiant. I didn't know what that entailed having to do, and eventually I just kind of backed out on it and I said, no, let's just rock out the end of the season here. I want to win one of our last 3 games. If we walk away from here with 3 total wins, that's a win. It's our first ever draft league, what can I say? So the changes we made. Landorus is now the Terra Captain, Bloo is no longer Terra Captain. You may notice that Houndstone and Amoonguss are gone. I dropped them in favor of Qwilfish Hisui, who was dropped by someone else. So I wanted to get Qwilfish Hisui, and I picked up Mismagius as well. Mismagius, however you want to say it. We then used our last couple of points to pick up Lilligant, which as I was prepping this week, I realized that was a bad idea. Lilligant is not as good as I thought it was. I honestly thought Lilligant got Defog or Rapid Spin. It doesn't get either of them. So Lilligant's kind of just here. Will it come at any point? Maybe. I don't know. So let's talk about their team. They got Spectrier, who's a disgustingly fast, and it's the fastest one in the battle. If I scroll down right here, you can see. Or sorry, not the fastest in the battle. Second fastest in the battle. It's got 130 speed. It's a special attacking monster. But otherwise, it's actually relatively frail. It's got 100 HP, which isn't horrible. But it's not the hardest thing to take out, and its move pool kind of stinks. However, he's been using Spectrier very effectively. Garchomp is a menace. If you've played Pokemon before, you know Garchomp is good. If he comes, I'm anticipating probably either Tank Chomp, whatever they call that set, where it's like super bulky, or he could run a special Garchomp, which would be interesting. If we see Fire Blast for Corviknight, which is definitely possible. Thundurus Therian is his Terra Captain, and it can be the Terra types of electric and ice, which is tricky for us. Electric and ice means that Landorus, he can kind of build Landorus, or he can build his Thundurus Therian to take on Landorus, actually, which is crazy. Zapdos Galar hits like a truck. Hatterene probably want to see the stats down here. Hatterene, very, very slow, specialty monster. Actually, this thing has really good stats. It's pretty solid. Its HP is pretty poor, but it can just soak up hits with those defense stats. And he dishes them out with special attack. I'm anticipating probably a Draining Kiss set, maybe some hazards, but he's really good. Jumping back up here, Tauros, Paldean, Aqua. Last week I didn't expect Tauros to come at all. This week I'm anticipating Tauros. Might be possible, but I think we have ways to deal with it this week we didn't have last week, so we're gonna go with that. Lucario, special attack, and physical attack are pretty even. It's pretty speedy, gets extreme speed and bullet punch, so it gets 2 different priority moves depending on what it wants to go for. Can't really take a hit, but Lucario is pretty solid all the same. Alolan Muck is troublesome. It's got crazy high HP and special defense, especially when you look at its attack as well. So he's able to soak up special hits and really dish out some physical ones. He's going to want to go for like knockoff and gunk shot and a lot of moves like that. Fortress has sturdy and is physically defensive, so he's a bit obnoxious. And finally, Colossal is kind of just mediocre. So you're probably a little curious, what are we bringing this week? Well, let's jump right into it. First things first, I will say that I had a plan and then I did some tests and I never was able to make that plan work, so we pivoted away from it. And I kind of just decided we're kind of rolling with 5 Pokemon this week. And I'll talk about Electrode when we get to Electrode. We'll start off with Mismagius. Choice specs, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire, Thunderbolt. Dazzling Gleam hits Garchomp okay. Shadow Ball does take out Spectrier, but Spectrier takes him out as well, which is why I wanted Corviknight to have Tailwind, but I never had an opportunity to set it up. Mystical Fire is for Lucario, and Mystical Fire is for Lucario. It's for Fortress, and Thunderbolt is here for Zapdos and Tauros, Paldean, and Aqua. Mismagius kind of just hits things. It's not crazy strong. It's got 105 special attack, which is respectable, but it's not great. Like Landorus is more, Arcanine's about the same, Lilligant is more. So we have more special attackers now. You got to respect the special attackers on the team. Because before we were entirely physical. Landorus is here, and Landorus is also special attacker. It is Life Orb, Sheer Force, Earth Power, Focus Blast, Terra Blast with Terra Flying, and U-Turn. One thing about Landorus is that Landorus, when it is timid nature, is a speed tie with Thundurus Therian. So it's going to really come down to when he Terras into probably Terra Ice, and we're Terra Flying, how does he deal with that? And also, do we win the speed ties? What it comes down to. I thought about scarfing him. If he scarfs Thundurus, all the power to him. I don't know if we're especially going to win this match. He has so many things to just punch massive holes in my team. Corviknight has a Citrus Berry to absorb 1 close combat from Zapdos Galar and put it back up pretty high. Brave Bird does kill Zapdos. Zapdos always goes first. So as long as I'm at full, he goes for close combat. It does like 51% on average, which would knock me into Citrus Berry range. Citrus Berry pulls me back up. Brave Bird takes him out. I had a funny set where I had Destiny Bond on Mismagius, specifically for either Garchomp, Thundurus, or Zapdos. I was like, I can run on anything, just because they're all faster. Destiny Bond them, go for it. Electrode is Brave Bird, Defog, Roost, and Protect. Protect's just kind of here because I want to be because I do have pressure, so I kind of want to bait out some of these really strong moves like Thundurus Kick in close combat. If I can Protect, make him go for it, it puts me in a pretty good spot. Electrode has Thunder Wave, Volt Switch, Energy Ball, and Reflect. Because he's the fastest thing in the game, I can just put up a Reflect with a Light Clay, and then if he dies, he dies. He's got Defensive Investment, Max Defense, and some HP investment. He's got 96 speed with a timid nature, which means he will always outspeed Spectrier unless Spectrier is scarfed, or unless anything is scarfed. And yeah, he's kind of just here to put up a reflect. At some point, he'll put that up. Energy Ball does do a decent amount into Tauros, but he's not really going to be doing much in this battle. He's here because I needed something, and I didn't know what else to bring. And he's like one of the only things that gets reflect that like reliably on this team, because he can go first for it. Azumarill also has a Citrus Berry. Huge power, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, Play Rough, Ice Spinner. He's got 252 attack, 24 speed, and 232 HP. This is just enough to outspeed a common Alolan Muck who's trying to outspeed an Azumarill. Typically, those things run like 20. They typically run 20. I don't know what Blue's going to try and do. I doubt Blue runs like a max speed Muck, because his speed tiers are so wonky. It goes from Lucario at 90 to Muckalola at 50. So he'd be trying to outspeed Corviknight and Azumarill. And I don't know if he's going to especially value that too much. So he's fine. Muck is really scary in this battle, actually. But finally, we have Ting-Lu. Ting-Lu has Earthquake, Payback, Stealth Rock, and Heavy Slam. Stealth Rock is here just because I need to get the chip. If he brings Fortress, that's a good bring. But otherwise, I don't think he has very many defoggers. I'll confirm that. So he has no defoggers. And for spinners, he has Colossal or he has Fortress. I think of the two, Fortress is probably way more likely to come. I don't really see a reason for him to bring Colossal in this match because I have Azumarill and because I have a lot of fighting types. No, not here, but I have fighting types. Heavy Slam is here for Hatterene. It does about 50%, and Hatterene can't really do much back to this specific special defense set. Ting-Lu and Azumarill have great matchups this week. Everything else is here to support them. I need to keep them alive. I wish I had a Wish Passer. I almost got a Wish Passer, and I decided last second I didn't want that specific Pokemon. I don't even remember which one it was at this point. I should have done it, though. It was probably Umbreon. I probably should have done it. That would have been nice. But we're going to just hop into the battle, check out what Blue's up to. My Discord's going nuts right now, so that might be him. Either that or it's Aurelius. So I will see you at the battle. All right, we are into the battle against Blue, and we're seeing actually a lot of the things that I was expecting, including Paldean, Tauros, Aqua, Breed. Probably saw how well Fire did to me last week, so I was going to bring it. But let me close up some tabs over here that I do not need, which would be Lucario. Muck is not here. Fortress, so he has no spinner. He does have Hatterene. So Spectrier, Garchomp, Thundurus, Zapdos, Tauros, Hatterene. Alright, so assuming he's probably going to want to stop me from getting up rocks. I can probably still go into Mies and go for, and if he goes into this thing right here, he can Heavy Slam. Or I can Heavy Slam into it. So let's go into Mies with a GLHF. And let's start with Mies. We're gonna open with Mies. He's opening Zapdos, which is not great for us. If he goes for close combat, I'm in trouble. Unless let's pull it up. I'll give you the exact numbers. I want to be specific. Zapdos, Galar. If it's a banded set, close combat will do 92 to 108 into Ting-Lu right now. If I switch to Mismagius and he goes for Brave Bird instead, anticipating a swap, it does 121. I can only do back 31 to 37, so we're right away going for the Corviknight bring. He's going to take about 50 from close combat. Citrus puts me back up. He really can't do anything else to me, so we're going to go into SirBloo to start. I should have probably tried to get up my rocks, but if he had gone for U-turn on that turn, I would have taken 35 to 42, and I have to keep him more alive this turn. He's going to go into Thundurus here. 100%. Yeah, here comes Thundy. Now, what does Thundy want to do? I don't especially know. He might want a Terra here. Or he's going to go for a... Okay. I think he's going to be Terra Ice. That's my prediction. If he's Terra Ice, he's going to want... He can pretty safely go for Terra Ice right now. Terra Blast. Let me just confirm real quick how much that would do into Ting-Lu. It would do about 35 to 41. Which isn't horrible. God, Heavy Slam does 84 to 99.6. So not getting up my rocks is going to suck. I think I'm very safe to go back into Mies. Because if I go into Lando and he goes into that, that's 214%. If I stay in, he goes for Thunderbolt. That's a lot. If he goes for Terra, if he is Terra Ice, he goes for Terra Blast. It's 113 into Electrode, and Miss Mag doesn't really want to take anything either. So I think my best play is actually just to go back into Mies, and maybe. I mean, it gives him such fits this entire match. Corviknight does not live a Thunderbolt, almost guaranteed. Brave Bird only does 60, so he definitely he dies sort of recoil. So I have to go back into Mies. That sucks. I think he's gonna Terra Ice right now. One for T-Bolt. All right, free turn. He led with Zapdos. If he goes for Focus Blast right now, it's going to do 40 to 48. Nope, sorry, that's the wrong calc. If he goes for Focus Blast, it does 30 to 40, 34 to 40. If he goes for Terra Ice, he's 35 to 41. Do I want to just... I think he switches here and anticipating a Rock Slide or a Stone Edge. If he goes into Hatterene, big brain play, anticipating Stealth Rocks. So maybe I just want to go for Heavy Slam because it does damage. Yeah, I don't want to go for Stealth Rocks until Hatterene is gone. He's going to U-turn. He's going to go into something that's going to take a Heavy Slam. Hatterene! That's awesome. Good damage, good damage. He's lefties, okay. He's Hatterene lefties. Hatterene, lefties. By Magic Bounce. If he goes for Drain... I don't know why he went into this thing, honestly. Because if he is... If he's Dazzling Gleam, that's 27, and I do another 45 to 54. I have a decent... No, I don't kill, but I bring him really low. And Dazzling Gleam only does 27 to 32 to me. We're going to go for it again. Oh, he goes into Tauros. Interesting. Well, that did nothing. If he had a Sash for whatever reason, that's gone. For Tauros... Oh, I don't know who wants to take anything from Tauros, honestly. I think he's probably Scarf, or he's banned. If he's banned, who wants to take a Wave Crash right now? If he goes for Wild Charge, anticipating Tara, that's bad. But I take a Wave Crash pretty easily. Corviknight can kind of just shrug it off. Electrode dies if he goes for Close Combat, which I think he might be going for either Close Combat or Wave Crash. I'm trying to see which one takes the least amount from either one of those. It's not Miss Magus for sure. It's probably Azu. I think I want to go into Azu here because I can scare him out with Play Rough. And really nothing on his team wants to take a Play Rough. If he goes for Wild Charge, big brain play. Big brain play. I can guarantee a 45 to 54 if he goes for Wave Crash or Wild Charge or Close Combat into Corviknight. It's all the same. Azu is 39 to 46, 39 to 46. Wild Charge is 79 to 93. So if he predicts that for some reason, I think he probably has it. but there's no reason to go for it, especially if I were to predict for some reason and have like Zen Headbutt. What would a Zen Headbutt from this thing do even? He probably calced that out. Zen Headbutt would do 41 to 49. He's not scared of Ting-Lu necessarily, but Ting-Lu... Yeah, Ting-Lu can't stay in right now. So in that case... Yeah, I think I definitely want to go into Azu. I'm going to go Azu. If he goes for something crazy... Yeah, this is close combat. Wow. Wow, okay. Well, now he's -1 on both of his defenses. If he stays in, that's a crazy move. He is faster, actually. So if he goes for Wild Charge now... Well, actually, hold on. How much did that do? How much did that do? Did 47? That's a little bit more. That might be Adamant instead of Jolly. Yeah, that's Adamant, not Jolly. If it's banded. It's not banded, let's give him like a charcoal. Yeah, no, he's most likely Adamant banded, and that's a mid-roll. In which case he's stuck going for another one of those, unless he switches out. Here comes Hat. Okay. That did a decent amount of damage. I'm faster than this thing again. Right? Unless he's max speed Hatterene. If he's 252, he is faster, but there's no reason for him to be faster than me. I'm anticipating being Calm Mindset. I'm just gonna go for Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet's a roll. Another play rough. Alright, get it out of here. Get it out of here. It's gone. Sweet. Good job, Katara. Katara's doing great. We picked up a kill, guys. We're doing better than last week. Actually, we need to get a second kill to be doing better than last week. I think he now brings in Thundurus. And if he is Terra Ice, he's going to Terra Ice, anticipating me going in and go for Terra Blast, anticipating Ting-Lu to come out. Yep, here's Thundy again. But I think it's still just my best play is to go into Ting-Lu, even though I can't touch him. Really, right? Oh, no. That's a lie. I can touch him. We go into Ting-Lu. He Terra Ices, I'm guessing. Grass Knot. Interesting. That didn't do nearly as much as he probably wanted it to do. So now he's probably realizing that I'm a fully special defensive set. I'm going for Stealth Rock. Yep, I am. He wants this thing gone. Let's see. Landorus versus... I should know these calcs by now. I've calced them so many times. Terra Blast doesn't do anything. If he Terra Ices, then I can kill. That's a big prediction. If he's Terra Ice or Terra Electric, Earth Power... I mean, if he's Terra Ice, it's a roll. If it's Terra Electric, it's a guaranteed kill. I don't have to mess around with Focus Blast. I think on this turn, I can go into Sanjin. Yep, that's fine. And I'm going to go for Terra Flying. And if he's not, what do I really want to do to him? Probably just Terra Blast him. Actually, that opens him up right now to go for a Thunderbolt. If I Terra, he's going for Thunderbolt. Do I win the speed tie? And can I U-turn? Who takes this thing out? Who takes him out? No one outspeeds him except for Electro. Electro does nothing. Lando doesn't. Shadow Ball probably outspeeds. I know it outspeeds because I'm calced to outspeed all forms of Thundurus. I don't know. This is his third time in. I don't know what his item is. I haven't even touched him yet. So he could be Boots. And those rocks could be nothing. I know I outspeed and Shadow Ball does a lot. If he's Thundurus Therian, Thunderbolt does a decent amount back to me, so I can test it right now. He has Terra Ice. That sucks. Alright, well if he's Terra Ice, how do I beat it? Miss Mag comes in and has a roll for a kill. I figured that was an option. I had to win the speed tie. I probably should have actually Terra'd there because I might have lived it. Would I have lived if I Terra'd? No, in fact, I would have died by more. No, I still would have died. Okay, well if he's Terra Ice, then that means we're in trouble. And he's also not Scarf. So we don't know what his item is. Ting-Lu dies. Miss Mag outspeeds and Mystical Fire does a lot. So we're gonna go into Megamine here. We're just gonna go for a crisp Mystical Fire. I think he's gonna swap out into what? I don't know. Probably Garchomp. He has to know this thing's running Mystical Fire. I am Specs. He might not anticipate that. At this point, losing Landorus that early kind of sucks. Oh, we got a low roll. We did get the drop though, that's pretty sweet. Does he try and preserve it? No, he just lets it go. Okay. Well, Thundy's off the board. Guys, we're doing better than we did last week, you know? We're not going to lose a 5-0 again. We'll lose a 4-0 instead. That thing being gone actually really opens up Corviknight to kind of run house for the rest of the game here. Ting-Lu being so low really sucks. Because it was kind of our answer for Spectrier. Although, if you were to... Here comes Garchomp. I'm going to anticipate... Here's my prediction. Every single week, he has brought Rocky Helmet Garchomp with Rough Skin. It always has Rough Skin. Garchomp never runs anything but Rough Skin. I think he has that again. So now the question is, with a Garchomp, is he a Tank Chomp? And if so, Mystical Fire is going to do 16% to him. Azu definitely kills with Ice Spinner, but Azu goes second. Corv doesn't really do anything, but he can't really... Okay, if he's a special set with Fire Blast, that's crazy. If I go into Electrode, he does about 58 to me. I outspeed, I get up my Reflect. SirBloo comes in and is able to just kind of tear house for 8 turns straight. If I get up a Reflect... Yeah, if I get up a Reflect, it's crazy. I think I still need Megamine. So let's go into Babam. I don't know what he's going to try and do. Let's go into Babam. He goes for Dragon Tail. Just going to force out Corv. Okay. Well then. He's probably Tank Chomp. So I just took damage for nothing. I don't have Reflect up, but if he's Dragon Tail, that's going to do 7. I can chunk him right now. Let's go for Protect. Let's see what he wants to do. He wants to rotate me around. He probably wants to get Mies back in here so we can kill Mies, if I had to guess. He's definitely faster. He's way faster than I am, in fact. Is he banded? Would he be banded? No, would he? Could he be banded? No. No. No, there's no way. If he's banned into Dragon Tail, that's crazy. Do we want to just see what he wants to do? I mean, if he goes for Dragon Tail again, he definitely wants to get Mies out here. Just for the record. Because once Mies is gone, Spectrier runs house. But SirBloo needs to be alive, and I'm at half health on my entire team, and he hasn't even brought out Spectrier yet. And Zapdos is still at full, and Tauros is basically full, and this thing's basically full. Let's go for Brave Bird. Poison Jab. Oh, he anticipated a swap. Okay, that's crazy, actually. Yeah, he's not. What is he? Is he like the Ice Berry? I forget what that one's called. He could be that. That'd be crazy. So he wants to go for again. He just wants me out of here. I take a lot of damage. If he goes for Dragon Tail, is going to do 7 to 8 into me, so that's not horrible. How much did I do into him? 37? Oh, that's a roll. Or not a roll. That's a very high roll. He's not Rocky Helmet. What the heck does he have a negative defense nature? There's no way I should have just done 37 to him with Brave Bird. Is he a minus defense nature? He's gentle. It does 37.8. So that'd be a max roll. If he's like a gentle nature or something for max special defense. I don't think I want to take an Earthquake right now. He has no way of recovering health on Garchomp. So let's go for another Brave Bird. Nice crit! Oh my goodness. Depending on what this does right now, nice. Nice berry. And that's going to get SirBloo out of here, Electrode's back in. We go for Reflect. We don't care. We get up a Reflect. We let him die. We go into Katara. We just start killing stuff. Get up that Reflect. Ooh, look at him. Oh my god. Really? Can we get rid of it with Energy Ball? That'd be super cool. Then we die to poison at some point. Let's get rid of him. Alright, so we have 7 turns of Reflect because we have Light Clay. I'm faster, so I can Thunder Wave and paralyze. Oh, yes! Oh, that's sick! Okay, no, you did awesome, Babam. You did awesome. Alright, Megamine comes in and just starts clicking Shadow Balls. Oh, Cassie Berry. Well, that sucks. Okay. Oh, that's really bad. That was a bad option. If he's Spectrier, now he's at +1. Corviknight's going to take 72, which is more than I have. If he's paralyzed, 197. So I have no one that's faster. So he's faster from here on out. And that really sucks for me. Shadow Ball is going to do 63 to 70. I didn't get a chance to pop my berry. Ting-Lu is going to take up to 25 if he's... Okay. I'm trusting you here, Ting-Lu. I'm trusting you here. I think he's going to try and sweep right now. If he goes for Draining Kiss, it's a lot. If he goes for Shadow Ball, it's still only 12%. That's tough. That was a crit. Wow, that's pathetic. Got my lefties up. Into Tauros. Assume he's up. Tauros banded. No. I don't think we saw... Yeah, we've only seen close combat from him. He might just kind of sweep right now. I think I need to keep Misa alive to get rid of Tauros later. I've already popped my berry. He's at -1/-1. I'm going to assume I don't outspeed. I know I don't outspeed. He's way faster than me. If I go for a Roost, it's a second term Roost. Right now, close combat did 25 to me, so he's definitely not banded. Oh my goodness. Is he even like physically invested? Like what? If he has 0 investment, it's a 24%, and that just did 25. That's crazy. So I go second. I get my Roost off. Sweet. That's actually sick. So he lost his Chilling Neigh by doing that. Brave Bird does 50. Shadow Ball does 48. Fine with that. How many turns do I have left? I have only 1 turn of Reflect left. That sucks. Alright, let's get rid of it. Reflect being gone is going to really suck. If I'm Tauros, we know he's not banded. We think he might have negative investment. That'll do another 30. If he goes for Wave Crash, if he goes for Wild Charge, it's 36, and I'm 39. He got a good roll that time. He got a good roll. That really sucks. Alright, that might be GG's. How do I kill this thing? With Azumarill. I play rough. I die. And yeah, that's going to be GG's. That sucks. Well, that's really unfortunate. I think we were cooking for a while there, but eventually I think our luck just ran out. I don't know why he did 24 or 25% with close combat. I have no idea why. There's no world in which he should have done that little to me. He's going to go for another close combat into Ting-Lu, which is going to kill. And Earthquake isn't going to do enough. So, alright, well, that sucks. Alright, GG. Ugh, that sucks. I hate this so much. I'm not having fun, guys. I'm not having fun. Like, we were doing well, and now we're falling apart. What was the point in this game where I lost it? Like, is it when I went into Mega? I think it was when I went into Megamine, and I did all that damage, and it had the Kasib Berry, and at the end of the day, it didn't do nearly enough. Megamine died for nothing, which lost me my Zapdos and Tauros answer. That's where I lost it. That sucks. I hate this. Alright, well, next week we face a tougher team and a tougher opponent again. Just every week the teams get tougher and tougher. That's what I'm saying. Our team just sucks. That's all there is to it. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Check you guys in the next one.